Hey guys, what's going on? DeltaBot here, and this time we're going to be doing another episode of Will It Drift. And the car I've chosen today is sort of an interesting one. It is the Ram Runner, not really your typical drift car. And I do want to point out that, yeah, the car is turboed because I sort of forgot to start the recording before building it. So it's already built, and yeah, that's a thing. That was my bad, but it's a pretty cool looking truck, and I definitely doubt it's gonna be any good. So just real quick, I want to show you the power figure. It's making 773 horsepower, 710 foot-pounds of torque, 4,462 pounds, and it has sport tires on it. So I'll see you at the track. Okay, so unlike my last episode with the ISF, which I sort of thought would be a good drift car, I have no confidence in this. Actually, you know what? Never mind. I take that back. I have okay. Well, everybody died. Like, do you guys not know what brakes are? Seriously. I have every confidence that this car will suck. And it's living up to my expectations. Look at how much the suspension is actually a lot stiffer than, jeez, people don't know how to drive, than my normal tuning setups, but this thing is everywhere. I don't think it's necessarily because of the weight. I think the center of gravity, the roll center, is just so high. It's probably like 3 or 4 feet off the ground. Oh, did you? The wheels came off the ground. Holy cow. Another thing that I'm noticing is that even though it has 770 horsepower, it likes to grip a lot. Oh yeah, and this thing is rear-wheel drive, of course. Oh, it's everywhere. Oh my god. Oh no, this car is terrible. And I mean, I drift some pretty stupid cars from time to time. Like, one of my favorite cars is the Noble M600. I drift the McLaren 650S. Both of those you'll actually be seeing in an upcoming video. The Audi R8 V10 Plus. This is just terrible. Oh my god. Oh no. Go around me. I'm sorry. It's not my fault, I promise. Oh man, that car is a police car. This car is so bad. It's just everywhere. And it's so weird because I don't understand how this car does it. Like, it'll grip 1 second and the next it's just off and flying sideways. And then it'll try to roll over because the roll center is so high it just tips onto one side of the car when you're going sideways. Oh. I mean, don't get me wrong. This thing looks killer. But damn, it sucks. This is a bad idea. Oh, this is such a bad idea. Oh, come on, spin the back tires. I don't want to push you too hard because you'll flip over. But if I don't push you, you won't spin the back tires. Stop gripping. Come on. Get around the turn. That's another thing. It just wants to keep going in the same direction, regardless if it's spinning or slipping or gripping. Oh, okay. Regardless of what it's doing, it just... Uh-oh. It just wants to go in the same direction the whole time. It never stops going in the same direction. Okay. I don't understand that. Like, is there so much weight transfer that the one end of the car will just lose traction? I don't get it. I don't understand what is going on here. It's so, like, right there. What happened there? It just decided to bite and fling me the other way. I promised myself I would not retune it though. So I'm not gonna retune it, but it needs something. So bear with me for a minute. Yeah, yeah. Okay, here we are again. Crashing, of course. This is possibly the worst track you could drive this on. Oh, good. Off to a good. Yep. Yep. So now it has enough power to spin out. That's good. It's just I don't get what this car is doing. It's so weird. Look at it bounce. It just bounced. What? This car is horrible. Like who's? No, get. Oh, that was no. And the other thing is, it doesn't want. When you try to get it to break loose, the tail end. The tail end doesn't come out. The front end just goes in towards the inside of the turn. I don't get it. It's like the rear end has too much grip. I honestly think that's what it is. I think when you brake or when you accelerate, the weight transfer is so extreme that one end of the car just loses traction. So when you're accelerating through a drift, all of the weight is on the rear of the car. So the front end is useless. I seriously think that's what's happening here. Oh, this car is so not good for drifting. Why did I do this? This is not a good car at all. Look at you see how the front end goes in and the back end doesn't actually go out. The back end stays where it is and the front end moves in towards the turn. Oh, come on. No. No, I mean, that wasn't that bad. Come on. You have to be so careful with the throw. Oh! Got it! I just don't know where this car is going. It just... Oh, God. It just goes wherever it wants. It doesn't really have any rhyme or reason. It just goes wherever it wants. I don't... Hey, I made it around that turn. The car just goes wherever it pleases. It does not care where I want it to go. I mean, at this point, I don't really have much else to say. This car is awful. I mean, it's really, really bad. I've never had to work this hard to drift a car before. Oh, tuck in! No, thank you. Yeah, I've never, ever had to work this hard to drift before. It's ridiculous. Come on, get out of there. No, why are you recording that? I keep forgetting to turn notifications off, by the way. I should probably do that. You just have to inertia drift it. You can't use power. But yeah, that's really all I've got to say about this car. Don't drift it. It's just no. It's not good at all. It's actually awful. So yeah, that's about it. Don't drift this car. Just don't. It's terrible. It's just absolutely terrible. So yeah, that's about all I've got for this episode of Does It Drift? Can it drift? Yes. Does it drift? Would I drift it? No. It's just not good. So I guess make sure you leave a like and a comment below if you enjoyed the series on what car you want to see next. give it a dislike and explain why you disliked it if you didn't like it. I really want to make the best videos possible, and subscribe for more, and I will see you all in the next video. On a minute. This is definitely not out. I'm very good at screwing things up, so I wouldn't be surprised.